back with another video. So people have been asking me to like do a girl talk about friendships, boys, and all that good stuff. So that is what I'm gonna be doing today. As you see by the title, I got a whole bunch of stuff to say about them two topics in general. So go ahead and get your popcorn, your drinks, your candy, whatever you need to relax and get comfortable and to listen to what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so y'all, this is a bit big for me, but I like it. It's cute. Okay, so before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you follow me on my social medias below. I'm gonna end up adding TikTok because I've been slacking on TikTok and I need to do better. But we finna just go ahead and get right into this video. So, friendships. Okay, I'm finna give y'all some background information. So, from elementary school, I had my select few of friends, which was no more than 3. My second elementary school, my first elementary school was from kindergarten to 3rd grade. My second elementary school, I went there from 4th to 5th grade. But my second elementary school, I had my select few of friends, no more than 3. Like, y'all, I never got no more than 3 friends. Like, but the rest of the school didn't like me. No, what for? Really don't care. Well, I used to care when I was little when people didn't like me, but now, honestly, that I'm older, I don't care. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care that people don't like me. I just don't be caring because you don't do nothing for me. You don't pay my bills. You don't do nothing for me. You don't keep a roof over my head. You don't pay my phone bill. You don't put food in my mouth. You don't do nothing for me. So if you don't like me, why should I care? It's not affecting me. So from elementary school, the same people from elementary school went into middle school. So middle school, people still didn't like me. Like I said, I had my select few of friends, which was no more than 3. So once I got to the 8th grade, I ended up being friends with this girl, but she ended up moving. Me and her, we talk every blue moon, like every once or twice a year. I had this other friend. I'm not gonna get into the situation though. But going into high school, I ended up switching high schools. I ended up going to a whole nother high school with a whole different group of kids and everything. When I got to 9th grade, I had 3 group of friends. All of that didn't work out. Like, I was losing all 3 of them one by one. Like, cause one of the girls would talk about me. Like, she'll basically talk about me in my face, and I catch it, but I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't really know her like that, and I didn't really know people at this school like that. So I didn't want to come off as an aggressor or that type of person. So I really just sat there, let her talk about me, still friends with her. But honestly, like, I ended up cutting her off. Then another girl cut her off. The other girl cut her off. Like, I lost them one by one. But I mean, friends, like, y'all, friends gonna come and go. Don't stress yourself out about it. Females is fake. Like, you gotta understand that the people that you walk into high school with, it's not gonna be the people that you graduate with. Let's say you walk in high school with like 5 friends. Out of them 5 friends, if you lucky, you're gonna walk out with about 2. If you lucky. Maybe walk out with 1. But you're not gonna walk out with all 5 of them. And if you walk out with all 5 of them, and they some real friends, then that's a blessing. But 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna walk out with all 5 of them. Don't stress yourself out about losing a friend, because like I said, friends come and go. Friends don't never stay forever. Only genuine friends and solid friends and real friends stay forever. Like, okay, it's only one girl that I would be like, I won't say depressed, but I would be really sad if I lost her, because it's like my sister, like my family. I know her family, she know my family. But yeah, like if I lost her, if I feel like I lost her completely, I would be sad. And a friendship heartbreak, I feel like a friendship heartbreak hurts way more than a boy heartbreak, because yeah, you get attached to the boy, but you more attached to your friends, like, because them are your friends. You talk to them every day, you see them every day, you laugh, joke, play with them all day every day. So yeah. Okay, so to spot a fake friend, if the number one thing is if you feel like your friend talking about you. If you feel like your friend talking about you, you automatically cut that friend off. You're not obligated to be nobody's friend. If you want to cut somebody off, then you cut somebody off, and you don't need no explanation on why you gotta cut them off. If you getting a vibe from them that they doing some fake shit, some grimy shit, then you cut them off. Another thing, if your friend don't support you, example, let's say that you just got a new car and you call your friend saying, girl, I just drove out the parking lot with my new car. It's a all white 2013 Nissan Altima. I'm finna go ahead and order my car accessories so I can decorate my car and stuff like that. And your friend like, oh, okay, that's good. Like, what is that? Like, no, you supposed to be overly excited for your friends. If your friend got a new car, you supposed to be more excited than her. You supposed to be jumping off the roof excited. Friends don't come like that, and you just gotta find some real friends. Okay, so in my situation, I had this friend and she felt like I didn't support her. My sister, the friend that I call my sister, she felt like that I didn't support her enough, but she never told me like did she feel like that. And like, cause I would have never known. Like, she she never told me like, Erilyn, I feel like you don't support me enough, this and this and that. And okay, so she was making these shirts with the little chains on it, and I didn't really think nothing about, okay, she was making the shirts with the chains on it, and we was gonna have matching shirts, but like, she didn't make the shirts yet, so I didn't have no way to post it. And she said that I had sent her this jumpsuit. Honestly, I do not remember sending her a jumpsuit. I probably could have, because how would she know about the jumpsuit if I didn't send it to her? Because I don't know anyone that knew about the jumpsuit. Hold on. I did tell her, like, I was getting this girl that I go to school with, I was getting her to make me a jumpsuit. And like, when I told her, I kind of saw, like, because you know your friend, I've been knowing this girl for years, and the type of vibe that she gave off, it was the type of vibe that she didn't want the girl to make my jumpsuit. She wanted to make it. So I never asked the girl who I was gonna get to make my jumpsuit. I never like proceeded to like give her all the materials so she could make the jumpsuit, because she didn't want the girl to make the jumpsuit, and I wasn't finna do that if my friend wanted to make the jumpsuit. But she felt like I didn't support her enough, and that's my fault, because I wasn't being like a good friend, like, because you're supposed to support your friends. But if your friend never tell you, like, I mean, that's something to get mad over, but I feel like that you should, if you got a problem with what your friend doing, you should talk to their friend, and if their friend keep doing it, then you cut their friend off. So that brings me to my other one. Like I said, if your friend doing something that you don't like and you got a problem with it, you should talk to their friend. Don't just get mad at them because they don't know. You can't expect people to read your mind. How would they know? So if your friend doing something that you don't like, you need to... Now this thing is tight. But as I was saying, if your friend doing something that you don't like, you should tell their friend. And life is way too short. Life is way too short for you to be falling out with the friends that you love. I feel like in every situation you should... Hold up. Not in every situation. If it's like something that's small, then you should talk it out with your friends. The only way I feel like you just automatically just cut a friend off with no fucking explanation, that's no. And then you cut them off completely with no explanation. Like, no, you don't deserve an explanation. You get cut off quick. If your friend don't do that, then it's... Talk to them. Because life is way too short. Like, the next person can... Something can happen to them the next day. And you said all this stuff to that person. And when it happens to your friend, you got to live with that for the rest of your life. Because you can wish that you could say sorry. You can wish that you could talk to them. And... you can't. So if y'all watching this and y'all going through something with a friend, it don't have to even be a close friend, it could be a associate or something. Talk it out with that person, because the situation probably not even that serious. It could be something as little as she eating your Pop-Tart and you just got mad because you don't like people eating your food. It could be something so small. Just talk to that person. It don't take nothing to pick up the phone and talk it out. Fake friends, like I said, cut them off. Like, you know, you're not obligated to be their friend. Can't nobody make you be their friend or nothing. But it is good to have friends, genuine, solid friends to talk to about boys and stuff. Because I know you in high school, you get to doing stuff with boys, you get to going to parties, you want to hang out with your friends. It's good to have friends for them kind of situations, but only genuine, solid friends. But I mean, that's the only thing I really gotta say about friends. I never really had friends growing up because bitches just didn't like me for shit. And honestly, I used to care when I was little because I see everybody else with a lot of group of friends and I wanted to have it. But as I got older, I saw that a group of friends really wasn't necessary, because out of that whole group of friends, you can have like 7 friends, 4 of them fake, 4 of them talking about you behind your back. So now I can honestly just say to myself, like, y'all, all I do every day, if I'm not on the phone, I'm either on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, on TikTok, Snapchat, or I'm watching YouTube or Netflix. If I'm not doing it, I don't just be out being nobody, because I don't have friends like that. I don't have friends to go places with. Oh, just the ambulance. Okay, so I don't really have friends to go places. So all I do is watch YouTube. Like, I'm watching YouTube right now. All I do is watch YouTube and Netflix. I be watching the series on Netflix. So you honestly don't need friends. Friends come and go. And another thing, I can never keep friends because females are, okay, I'm not gonna say all the friends that I ever had, because some had a reason to be mad at me. Like my friend that said I didn't support her, she had a reason to be mad at me, because your friends, it's the #1 thing your friend's supposed to do is support you in anything that you do. So she had a reason to be mad at me. But them other females, they just find anything to get mad at. I swear to God, like, I didn't do shit to them. They find anything to get mad at. And that's why I was like, you know what, like, no, because you find anything to get mad at. Like, okay, anyways, I'm finna just get off this subject because it ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into this other topic, y'all. before we get into this topic, let me just go ahead.
So as I'm editing the video, I decided that I was gonna take that part out because it just I don't know. I just decided I was just gonna take that part out, but y'all kind of already get the gist of what I said. If you got common sense, then you could figure out what I said.
It's the truth. They not. They're not. Okay, so boys want their cake. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Like, they want you, but they also want Sarah over here with the big booty. But they don't want you talking to nobody else. Like, they want you all to themselves, but they also want Sarah too. So boys is, they irritating. Like, they irritate me. Like, and y'all, I lose interest so fast. Like, I could be talking to a boy and I would lose interest so fast. Like, let's say I'm talking to a boy for about a week. If at the end of that week, if I'm not feeling him, because I'll give it about a week or so. If I'm not feeling him, I just completely just cut him off. I don't need to give you an explanation on why I cut you off. I don't need to write you a letter and send it to you on why I cut you off. I don't need to do nothing by telling you on why I cut you off. Like, if I want to cut you off, I'm obligated to do that. And y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they all come back. Okay, so for me, when I'm talking to, okay, scenario, let's say I'm talking to Kevin, like, that's my man, all of that good stuff, but Kevin wants Sarah over here with the big booty, and I'm over here crying because I done caught feelings for Kevin and I really want him, and I just really want him and stuff, but he don't want me. So I go through that little heartbreak or whatever, and in the midst of that heartbreak, I talk to Johnny over here. And me and Johnny, we vibing, all good vibes. He taking me out to eat, he buying me flowers. He doing all this good stuff for me that I wanted Kevin to do. Now that Kevin see that somebody else treating me right, he want to come back and he want to treat me right. But where was all that energy when I wanted you to act right? See, that's how boys is. Boys don't want to act right, but they also don't want to see somebody else treat you right. And I'm not saying all boys, but it's a high percentage. Out of 100%, 99, I'm not gonna even say it because it's not even that high. I'm gonna say at least 90% of boys not gonna treat you right, but that other 10% gonna treat you right, but they don't want that other 10% to treat you right. And I'm like, you don't want me, but you don't want me with somebody else. See, that's toxic. That's toxicity. No, leave it out of it. And y'all be feeling like toxic is the best thing. Like, oh, me and my nigga, we toxic. That's not cute, sis. It's not cute. Because that toxic relationship gonna turn into an abusive relationship, and abusive is gonna turn into emotional, physical, what's the other one? Mental, all of this stuff. So you just need to just get out of it. And I know some of y'all be like, oh, well, I'm so attached to him. We've been together for 8+ years and I just can't leave him. Girl, okay, if you want to stay in that abusive relationship, you do that. I'm not like y'all. Once I tell, okay, let's say if I got a friend and she getting abused, I know this not a good thing to do, but you just get tired of telling somebody the same thing. Like, if I got a friend that got abused, I'm gonna tell her multiple times, like probably like two or three times, like, you need to leave him alone, you need to get out of that relationship. If she leave him alone for about a week and she go back next week and she just keep doing it, I'm gonna stop telling her. And if he hit her in front of me, I'm not gonna do nothing because of the simple fact I told you to leave him alone. And you don't want to leave him alone, so I'm not finna keep telling you the same thing and you keep doing the opposite of what I told you. That's stupid. That's wasting my time and my breath because you're not finna listen anyways. Okay, so the way you can find out if a boy cheating on you, y'all, their whole demeanor is gonna change. I really shouldn't even be answering this because if you a real female, if you a real investigator like me, you would know if your boyfriend cheating on you. Like, his whole demeanor is gonna change and he'll try to make it not change, but boys are stupid, so they gonna slip up. Like, he gonna do something that he normally don't do, but he not gonna catch it. But us as females, we gonna catch it. And like, example, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day. It was just basically, I guess this dude had broke up with his girlfriend or whatever. And was just like, alright, so y'all, now, I guess he had got a girlfriend or whatever. And so, I guess he wasn't up in his player ways no more. And he was like, alright, y'all, so now that I'm at my player ways, stuff like that, I'm finna go ahead and give y'all the tea. Y'all, niggas is so stupid. This boy put the little, y'all know how the little settings, I'm finna see, can I do it on my phone? I ain't got no settings notification, but you know how the little settings picture, I'm finna show you. Y'all know how the little settings picture, like, you see Instagram, the little picture, but, and you see that say notification. If settings text you, dang, hold up. If settings text you, it's gonna say settings with the little picture notification, right? So, no, yeah, if settings send you a notification, that's what it's gonna say. If settings, he put a girl name in his phone. He changed her name, put her name in settings, put the little setting picture right there. But you forgot one thing. At the bottom, you see where it say notification? Once you get an iMessage, it's gonna say iMessage at the bottom, if y'all get it. Y'all, when I tell y'all boys are so stupid, like, if you didn't, like, right here, where it say iMessage, it say 2 iMessage from my cousin Toriana. It say 2 iMessages. So if I was to change the name to settings, change her name to settings, that picture was gonna say, was gonna have a little setting picture, and even that say messages. And then y'all, it would have messed him up if settings would have been calling you. So like, since when did settings start calling you? Like, y'all boys are so stupid. But I mean, that's how they get caught up. Like, they make themselves get caught up and they snitch on themselves. Now, I'm not saying that it's right, but females know how to cheat better than boys, because we already know what to do. Like, we know what to do. I'm not gonna say what we do, but we know what to do, because this girl code, I'm not gonna break girl code, but we know what to do. Like, boys don't, like, they snitch on themselves without knowing that they even snitched on themselves, because they don't think that we gonna catch it. But whatever you say, however you act, your demeanor gonna tell it all. Your phone, you can delete everything got your phone. You gonna forget to delete something, and we gonna figure it out. So, I mean, boys are just, they irritating. You don't need a boy. If you like in middle school or whatever, you don't need no boyfriend right now, because you dealing with school and you dealing with stuff at the house. You dealing with how to keep your grades up, and adding the boy to the picture, it's just 10 times, it's gonna be 10 times harder. And some females deal with boys because, like, they deal with the cheating, they deal with the lies, they deal with the this and the that and this and third, because they don't know what they want to allow, they don't know what they want to take from a boy. They don't know their, what is it? They don't know their worth. I was gonna say morals. They don't know their worth right now. So of course they're gonna be taking certain stuff because they don't know if they want to let him cheat or not. They don't know if they want to keep letting him lie or not. So they don't know. But I promise you, they gonna get the hang of it, because I had to get the hang of it. Once I went through that first heartbreak, well, I'm not gonna really call it a heartbreak because I was sad, but y'all, the little tear dropped out my eye. Stop right here. I liked it. Happened the next day. But okay, the type of heartbreak I feel is if my chest be closing up and you feel that like it actually hurt, the reason why you be crying, because you done devoted your all into this person. You done all your feelings, like you done devoted your whole world. You done stop being friends with people to be with him, and that's not right. It's controlling. Like, no. Oh yeah, if a boy controlling, toxic, leave him alone. But like, females don't know their worth, so of course they're gonna keep sticking with the boy that's doing them wrong. But me, once I went through that first little heartbreak or whatever I went through, I was like, I don't want to feel that again. So y'all, I know y'all gonna be like, what, Airline? Like, this just doing too much. But y'all, a boy will do one thing now, I don't care what it is. When I say I don't care what it is, I don't care what it is. You get cut off. You mess up one time with me, you get cut off. Because I used to give boys chances. I used to keep giving them chance after chance after chance after chance. It's not like that no more. Well, with me, actually, you and somebody like, I see you liking a whole bunch of females pictures too much, you get cut off. You being friendly, you get cut off. You still talking to your ex, obviously. You still, your ex texts you, obviously you still talking to her, get cut off. Y'all, when I say I don't care what it is, I don't care what it is. You do one thing with me, you get cut off. You get cut off. So now these boys be stepping on pins and needles dealing with me, because I tell them, you do one thing, it don't matter what it is, you do one thing, you automatically get cut off. And I'm not gonna tell you I'm finna cut you off. You just gonna get cut off, because I don't have to explain nothing to you on why I cut you off. If I feel like I want to cut you off, then that's what I'm gonna do. But y'all, boys are irritating. They make things 10 times harder. Okay, I'm just gonna say for the 90% of boys, because the 10% of boys, they got nothing to do with this. Like, the 10% of boys, they give you flowers, they take you out to eat, they doing all of this good stuff. So the 10% of boys, kudos to y'all. Y'all don't have nothing to do with this category of boys that I'm talking about. But, and y'all know if y'all that boy or not. If y'all done cheated on a female, y'all done made a female cry, you know that you done made her cry, and you know, and you didn't care. Like, this wrong. Like, but let me tell y'all one thing. Boys cannot take what they dish out at all. Like, they cheat on you, they expect you to give them multiples of chances. But if you cheat, if you do the same thing they did to you, it's over with. You for the streets. You got a train ran on you. You for this nigga, that nigga. You for the highway. You for everybody. Like, they cannot take what they dish out. So I'm like, no. Be strong just like me. You cheat on me, the only way. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. But let's say, okay, I'm not gonna say that either. But y'all, like I said, boys cannot take what they dish out. Like, they female cheat on them, it's over with automatically. And I'm like, no, do what I did. Be strong like me. If I took you back, you need to take me back. But Y'all, boys not. They're not something to be worried about. I mean, if you don't have a boyfriend right now, it's totally fine. It's fine, because these boys are for everybody. And if you in middle school and stuff, just focus on yourself. Focus on you right now, because when you get to high school, that's when all of it's gonna come. And you gonna wish that you had listened to me, because y'all, well, it's not really hard for me, because if you got the mentality that I have and you just cut boys off with no explanation and you honestly don't care, then it's not really hard for you. But for the girls that actually be catching feelings, I don't catch feelings, but for the females that actually be catching feelings and that care about losing their boyfriend or the boy that they talk to, whatever, just focus on yourself right now. It's okay to not have a boyfriend right now. It's totally fine. But y'all, that's really the only thing I got to say about friendships and boys. Like I said, you feel like a friend doing you wrong, like talking about you, whatever, you're not obligated to be his or her friend. Boys, don't be worried about these boys right now, because they're not even worried about themselves. They can't even keep their haircut all the time. Like, no, shoes be dirty, nigga wearing the same pants he wore yesterday and the day before. Like, they're nasty, you know. So don't be worried about no boy, y'all, because they come and go. A boy do you wrong, talk to somebody else. It's more fishes in the sea, baby. Date around, see what you like just see what you like, because these boys, they come and go. They come and go. But if y'all like this video, make sure you like this video, comment down below and tell me what you want to see next. Tell me some topics, not some topics, tell me some things about these two topics that I forgot, and I will answer them down in the comments. I'm probably not going to be able to respond to everybody, but to most people I will be responding. And just have a blessed day. Also, you make sure that you follow me on my social media down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Hold on, y'all, before I close out this video, just pay attention to the details and the, y'all, I could be a model. I want to be one. I'm finna find some modeling classes to do, because I really want to be one. But I see y'all in my next video.